Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer. I'd like to start off by welcoming all the new folks. Hopefully this reading will help you and resonate with you in some way. If so, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, you know how it resonates, and subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos like this one. But also for the folks who have been rocking with me for a little bit now, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you for, all the love. Okay, thank you for watching the videos, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Again, I really appreciate you guys. All right, this is a couples love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Sagittarius. We're just going to be taking a look at what's going on between you, your boo thing, any messages, advice that want to come through for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, see what's going on with Sagittarius and their boo thing. Excuse me. That is too many. Bottom of the deck we have here chivalry. So we have the distorted masculine, the divine feminine, boundaries, and abundance. All right, so some of you may be having with abundance here maybe some issues, financial issues, or it could be that your partner here showing up as the distorted masculine may be really focused on their career, work, that kind of thing, whereas you may be in a space where you're here with this divine feminine, really focused on the relationship, giving to the relationship, loving and nurturing, right, your partner. But with chivalry here, I kind of get the feeling that you kind of want your partner to step up, but at the same time with boundaries, it looks like there may be some issues with boundaries here. Maybe even with like you possibly overgiving, putting a lot of your energy into the relationship and it not being returned, that kind of thing. But we're gonna get some more details here. So 1 second. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Sorry for the lawnmower in the background. Bottom of the deck we have here the 8 of Cups. So some of you may be in a space where you're thinking about walking away from the relationship. You may be feeling like the relationship as it is may not be providing you what you need or what you want, and you are in a space where you are considering possibly moving on to another relationship. Okay, so here at your current energy, we have the High Priestess and Judgment. So some of you, I get the feeling some of you may, with this High Priestess and Judgment, there may have been a reveal about maybe some secret things going on in the relationship, maybe on your partner's end, your end, however it fits. But I almost get the feeling here, yeah, this is almost you. It's really loud, but I get the feeling like this is you in a space where you're almost aware that it's like it's time for you to kind of let go of some things, to release some things. Oh wow. Let me hold on. Yeah, some of you may be in a space where you kind of want to break out of like a current cycle or how things are currently. Yeah, but I do kind of get the feeling like, yeah, I feel like some of you may have been experiencing some infidelity, or just your partner isn't providing you what you need in the relationship. Their focus may be elsewhere. They may be giving their energy to other things. And I kind of almost get the feeling that you're at a space where it's like, okay, maybe it's time for me to focus on other things, focus on getting my ducks in a row. All right, here we have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, some of you may have had some sleepless nights. It could be to do with money, or it could just be to do with how things are currently in your relationship. And I feel like, a lot of you are like very kind of tired of how things are, or just overwhelmed to the point where you kind of want to like give up and to like start focusing on other things. Right here in the past energy, we do have the Emperor and the Three of Cups. So yeah, this almost looks like this Emperor here may have been out gallivanting with other folks, right? That's for some people. If it's for you, you probably already know, right? But I almost kind of get the feeling also it may be, there may be some feelings that your partner isn't as serious about the relationship as you want or need them to be. Almost like they're really focused on what they want, what they need, and they're not really reciprocating or giving you, the same kind of attention or the same kind of energy as you are, right? And so here with the energy coming in, we have the Eight of Wands and the King of Cups. So I feel like this may be like an emotional conversation that may be happening in the near future. Some of you may even be like moving towards a King of Cups kind of energy. So like water sign, or it could be, this person is kind of coming in, or it could just be, your partner who's moving towards being like a little more emotionally available. You get what I'm saying? And then here we have the near future, the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So I do kind of feel like for some of you, this may be your partner here ready to kind of give you the attention that you may have been, asking for, waiting for, or it could be, you putting your energy into yourself and kind of moving away from really focusing on giving all of your energy to the relationship. Yeah, so here in your energy, we have the Chariot and the Hermit. So yeah, I do kind of feel like here you're in a space where you may even feel like your partner is like really focused on themselves. And so you may be like, okay, well, maybe it's time for me to do the same thing, to focus on me and to come back to myself, to figure out what it is that I want going forward. right? And so here in your partner's energy, we have the Hangman and the Page of Wands. So yeah, I feel like they're in a space where with the Hangman, they're kind of like really detached, pulled back. With the Page of Wands, they may be very focused on, their wants, their needs. Like I was saying, they may not be putting a lot of energy or effort into the relationship. Their focus may be elsewhere. Okay. And then here for your advice, we have Death and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, for some of you, it just may be time, right? With the Death, and maybe things are in a change, in a transition. It may be time for you to kind of release this relationship, or to just work on like letting go of things, getting things off your chest, allowing this kind of change and transformation to happen, but focusing on, what you want in the long run, what's in your highest and greatest good. Okay. So then here in your outcome, we have the Empress and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I do almost get like this Five of Wands energy, maybe suitors. Like here looking at this Empress, right? We do have the Empress here and the Divine Feminine. So I do kind of feel like your focus, right? We do have the Emperor and the Empress showing up in this reading. But I do kind of feel like the focus is going to be on kind of you tending to your needs, focusing on yourself, and then kind of seeing how things play out in the relationship, right? And deciding how you want to give your energy going forward. Okay, but let's go ahead and clarify. So let's clarify this High Priestess and Judgment here. Ooh. Okay. So we have here the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. The song that's coming to my mind is Love Don't Live Here No More. So yeah, I do kind of feel like some of you may be in a space where, you may be in a transition phase. You may be in a space where it's like, okay, right, this relationship, this partnership isn't working the way that it used to, or, it may be time for me to move along to something different, something better for myself. Okay, but let's look at this Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles, Strength in reverse, Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, but for I do feel like, this is, some of you are in a space where you feel like it's time to kind of let this go. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, but at the same time, you kind of are afraid of releasing it. You kind of want to stay and figure out if there is any kind of way to make this better, right? Because there is still love here. There is still, I feel like, this kind of, this dream, this desire to have this happy relationship. But with this Four of Cups, I kind of feel like you're in a space where, you're not receiving it But I do kind of get the feeling here with this Four of Cups, you kind of do feel that there is something out there for you that is kind of better, right? Okay, but let's look at this Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. Yeah, I kind of feel like some of you were in a space where you were kind of like waiting, or are in a space where you're kind of waiting to see if like the relationship can kind of be rekindled or kind of brought back to how it was, or just getting it into a better space. But I kind of get the feeling you may not be seeing it, or you're not seeing it the way that you want to, right? And so now here with this Queen of Pentacles, you may be in a space where you're like, okay, well, I don't know whether or not to kind of continue to give, or to kind of let it go, to focus on, you know, what makes me happy, or should I, you know, stay trying to focus on coming together with my partner in order to, you know, work things out. But let's see here, the Emperor and, okay, the Six of Wands wanted to pop out, but putting them back. The Emperor and the Three of Cups. All right, give me one more. Oh, okay. So we have here the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Swords. With the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So some of you may have, like with this Four of Wands, maybe been on a break, and while you guys were on a break, your partner may have been doing them, that kind of thing, and maybe you were off in a space where you were, you know, focused on you, but also your partner, like wanting to come back together with your partner. But I almost get the feeling like, if, you know, if what I said resonates, you're in a space now where like you may be finding out about what they did while you guys were on a break, and that kind of like hurt you. And it's almost like getting you to the point, well, being like, well, maybe I should, you know, focus on me, focus on doing me, that kind of thing. Hope this is making sense. Okay, so let's look at the Eight of Wands and the King of Cups. Eight of Wands again. Okay. All right. So we have the Eight of Wands. Again, the Sun and the Tower. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. I almost get the feeling like this may be your partner here coming in and being like, you know, I've changed, things are different. Almost like I want to work this out with you, kind of thing. That, oh wait, the Eight of Swords. Oh, okay. We also have here the Fool and the Eight of Swords. I don't even know when this came out. Okay, I guess we'll go with that. But I almost get the feeling like the song that's coming to my mind is Love Like Lockdown. So you may be in a space where like you've kind of closed yourself off, or like you're not almost like you're not entertaining your partner. This is what I'm getting here. You know, let me know down in the comments if this is resonating. But yeah. Yeah, but I kind of get the feeling, yeah, with this Fool and this Eight of Swords, if this is your partner's energy, they may be in a space where they're thinking of coming to you to communicate what they want, how they're feeling, but at the same time, they may be holding back and not completely saying everything. Or it could be they're like in a space where they're trying to figure out what move to make in order to kind of get what they want, if that makes sense. To almost kind of get you to see their side, or to see, how they're feeling, what they want. But let's look here at this Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here in the near future. I'm hearing the song Baby You Changed. You got dough and changed. Interesting. Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe you guys feel like, your partner changed. Or they could even feel that way about you. Okay, so we have Death here, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a lot of change going on here. So yeah, I kind of feel like here your partner, I totally feel like your partner may be coming to you and like saying that they've changed, like their focus has changed, or just they themselves have changed, and they kind of almost get like they kind of want to work things out with you. They want to like start afresh, to kind of get the wheel turning in the right direction with you. Okay, because with this Five of Pentacles, I do kind of feel like they may be in a space where they're kind of like, they almost feel like they may be missing out, or they miss you. They may be feeling like lost without you, can't help myself. But let's look here at your energy with this Chariot and the Hermit. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. Yeah, I do kind of feel like you are in a space where you do want to, right? We do have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups showing up here. Two of Cups as well. I do kind of feel like you're in a space like you do want to you do want this relationship. There still are a lot of feelings. You do kind of see this relationship as being, you know, your relationship, that, you know, that's your boo thing. But at the same time, I kind of feel like you're in a space where you feel like you need to do what's best for you, and you're trying to figure that out. You're trying to figure out what is best for you. Is it best for you, you know, like, is it best for me to stay in this relationship, or is it best for me to kind of start afresh, start anew, move on, that kind of thing. But let's look here at your partner's energy with the Hangman and the Page of Wands. Oh, wait, hold on. One more, the Hangman and the Page of Wands. Okay. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of feel like in the past they were in a space where they were really focused on, you know, themselves, what they, you know, with the Six of Pentacles, they may not have been giving you what you need, what you deserve, that kind of thing. But I feel like with this Seven of Swords, I feel like they're in a space where they're realizing their mistakes. And with this Ten of Wands, I kind of feel like they are kind of trying to, or they want to kind of let the past go, let those things go, and kind of move into something new with you, to work things out here with this Eight of Pentacles. But I kind of feel like they're currently in a space where they're waiting for you to make a move, or to give them a signal, almost to kind of figure out, you know, what you want to do. Right? I do kind of feel like with the Ten of Wands, they may be like really kind of holding on to the relationship, almost like afraid of letting go, or even just afraid that you're letting them go, you're moving away from them. Okay, but let's look at this here. Outcome with the Empress and the Five of Wands. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman showing up here again. I almost get the feeling you, with this Empress, she's giving me the vibes of like really just sitting and watching, like, okay, so what are you gonna do? Like, like, I feel like here with the Page of Pentacles, there is like an opportunity to kind of start afresh, start anew, and to work on this relationship. But with the Five of Swords here, there is still some uncertainty, right? Because we do have a lot of, well, we do have two fives showing up there. But at the same time, you still don't know what you want to do. And I feel like you may be in a space like where you're kind of just waiting to see what happens. Waiting to see, like, are they going to like put in the effort for you to make this work, right? Because I do kind of get the feeling where you're in a space where you're tired of like being the one to do the work. And you're like, okay, if you want me, then it's time for you to kind of like show me that you want me. Show me that you want this. You know what I mean? Hopefully this is making sense. Okay, but let's get some more advice here. Let's see what the ancestors have to say to go along with the advice. of Death and the Ten of Wands. So what's the additional advice here for Sagittarius? Okay. So we have here the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So I do kind of feel like, you know, a lot of you, or, you know, some of you, whatever, whichever group you want to be in. But I feel like you do want to work on this relationship. But I feel like the ancestors are saying there's a need for you to kind of release some things, right? With this Five of Cups here, I feel like there still are like some hurt feelings, some emotions to do with, you know, what has happened, what has transpired with you and your partner. And if you do want to work this out, there's going to be a need for you to, you know, kind of process those feelings, process those emotions by yourself, but also I feel with your partner, right? It may be time for you to express those feelings, to let them go, to release them, right? Because I feel like that needs to happen before you guys can kind of move forward into anything new and to try and work through these things, right? Otherwise, I kind of feel like if you're still carrying these feelings, these emotions with you into this kind of new beginning, be it with your partner or without your partner, it's going to, I feel, weigh on you and kind of make the process of moving forward, you know, a little bit harder for you, if that makes sense, right? I feel like it's going to add to your load. And I feel like your ancestors are saying your load needs to be lighter going forward emotionally, right? Otherwise, I feel like, because this Chariot did kind of come out a little bit topsy-turvy, there may be a lot of like instability going forward if these emotions aren't, you know, brought to the forefront and kind of assessed and released and kind of healed. You get what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and close this reading off with some advice and a spirit message. So what's the advice here for Sagittarius to go along with this reading? Okay, so we have the polar bear mystic. Also going to read from the book for this. All right, so it reads, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. The great and invincible polar bears of the far north are the largest hunters among land mammals. The males can weigh up to 1,500 pounds and are figures of fearless strength. There is not a stronger totem to help you survive the challenges of life. Polar bears are revered by native people and for their ability to travel through the veil and gather treasures from beyond. Polar bear is one who carries the shaman to the land of spirit. Their stark environment helps to hone their psychic abilities. They listen to their intuition and find their way. Their incredible sense of smell helps them gather food and locate openings in the ice. Polar bears know the wisdom of long rests and the richness of solitude. Those with polar bear medicine are likely to have faced adversity and become stronger from it. If polar bear is your totem, you are fearless, you are psychic, you are resilient. You will be able to swim through the icy waters of life and be a strong survivor. You have thicker skin and do not let things bother you. If polar bear has just come into your life, know that your spirit helpers have arrived. Call upon polar bear to create more adaptability, endurance, and fearlessness. Did you forget that you need to spend time alone? Has too much activity got you cranky? Be sure to rest. Is something not smelling quite right? Ask your totem for clarity. Make time for dreaming and solitude. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you here, one, to like start trusting your intuition, but also to spend time with yourself to kind of figure out, what is the best move for you? What do you want? Right? But it's a need to kind of connect with yourself. I feel like your higher self, like, right? Not just your feelings, but what's in your highest good. Okay, but let's get a spirit message to go along with this reading, and then we're gonna close it out. What's the final message here for Sagittarius? All right, so we have gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Okay, so yeah. I feel like that's for folks who may be feeling like, they may be having financial issues, or maybe feeling like they're not getting enough love or enough what have you within their relationship or just in life. And it's kind of time for you to kind of, I feel, really just spend time with yourself and to connect with yourself and where you are, and to rejoice, be happy, to create peace with how things are, right? So then you'll be better able to kind of figure out what it is that you want, figure out what's best for you. Okay, but if you're like really focusing on what's not working or what you don't have, it may be hard for you to see what's best for you. Okay, but that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.